Hey guys, this is AwesomeJohn22 coming at you today with another review. This time we're looking at Michelangelo, a fan favorite character, though also I've come to realize since I called him a fan favorite in my movie figure review that he's loathed by almost as many fans, if not more, who find him an insufferable character, and I just can't help but disagree with you guys on that point. You can see, unlike the movie version of this character, he does carry two nunchucks, both of which fit in his hands very, very well, and are this orange color, kind of matching his bandana, which I find slightly annoying. I wish they were brown with silver chains, but what are you going to do? Coming close, you can see we have some good stitching details, straight stitches rather than cross stitches on Donnie for his belt. We have weapon storage on the back, as well as some great paneling for his shell on both sides. Cool grin. Something you would expect Mikey to do. Shoot you that kind of grin, you know. So the same really great fabric detailing on the fabric wraps on his arms and feet. And a great color orange for his bandana. And this lighter green color that I suppose has kind of become synonymous with Mikey over the years, especially in toy form. And these great cream colored fabric wraps that feature the same texturing as these brown wraps on his knuckles. Looks very, very good, but again, like Donnie, kind of bare bones and simplistic, though that isn't really something I really disagree with, since this is pretty much dead on how he looks in the cartoon series. With a smaller shell, Mikey is actually capable of rotating his shoulders 360 degrees. They, of course, move up and down, and his elbow bends just under 90 degrees. And, of course, his wrists do rotate. He can rotate at the waist and move forward and back at the waist, but he cannot move in and out at the waist. And he does have an almost 90-degree bend at the knee and a rotation beneath the knee, just like his rotation just beneath his elbow. And of course, his head can rotate a full 360 degrees as well. Mikey is the shortest of the turtles from this line, as you can see next to the second shortest of the turtles, his wave mate, Raphael, who is just a tad bit taller than Michelangelo. You can see here he is next to his movie counterpart, and he just keeps wanting to rock over just a bit. That's fine, whatever. There he is next to his movie counterpart, who is only as tall as his cartoon counterpart because he looks kind of hunched over. If he were to stand up completely, you would imagine he would be quite a bit taller. And you can see the striking difference in detail between the cartoon figures and the movie figures. Not necessarily anything wrong with the cartoon figure for its sparse detailing, but there is a stark difference that was noticeable even with the two Donnie figures in my last review. Like Donnie, Mikey is one of the battle shell figures, so he does have a shell which opens on a hinge and reveals additional weapons inside. Opening it up, much easier than Donnie. We can see he has this little two-part staff with a hook on it, similar to a weapon he often uses in the series, as well as a couple of ninja throwing stars inside there. One of my more preferred weapon sets amongst these figures, as these are weapons that we have seen Mikey using in the show, unlike the weapons which Donnie carried, which we haven't. Despite the fact that all these figures are pretty similar in terms of their designs, as per usual with cartoon Turtles figures, Michelangelo is still one of a kind, with his sort of trademark smirk spread across his face. He just looks more jolly than his brothers, and despite looking good with them, he also looks kind of out of place with them. He looks unique. And he, at least as far as I'm concerned, is an integral part of any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. Like I said, Michelangelo is one of my favorite characters, and as far as I'm concerned, he should be yours too. Maybe you think he's a clown, maybe you think he shouldn't be a ninja, but one of the things I love most about the new series is that it does a very good job of showing that despite his goofy attitude, Michelangelo is still just as competent as any of his brothers. And, of course, is a must-have for your collection, so I wholeheartedly recommend that you pick him up as soon as you can. Specifically, this version of the character, the Battle Shell version, which will, as I mentioned in my review of Donatello, have a plastic window in the back of the figure card, which will show the open shell with the weapons inside, and that is, of course, the best way to tell that you have picked up the right figure, simply because it is a much more accurate representation of its cartoon counterpart. And that's pretty much it for this review, guys. If you enjoyed the review, and I hope you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you feel so inclined. In the description down below, you will find a link to my blog, my Twitter, and my collections video. Check out that collections video, and if you see anything in it that you would like me to review, let me know and I will see what I can do. This has been AwesomeJohn22, and I will talk to you guys later.